Hey, good evening. Welcome to Sea Lake Journeys. I forgot to give you my countdown, so I'm going to give you my countdown waiting for Robin from Sea Lake Journeys to get here. Welcome to Sea Lake Journeys with Chet and Robin. Come on, have a seat at our table with us. Let's talk about some cruising and have some fun while we're doing it. After all, we're all friends here. We are so glad you're here with us tonight. Grab you a snack and a drink and sit down and join us for a while. All right, so we're here. It's Sunday evening. We just was hanging out with Chris and Liz at Carnival Cruise Addicts down there on the beach, Margaritaville in Fort Myers. Wow, what a great place that was. Great scenery there. Thanks, Chris and Liz, for bringing us to Fort Myers there tonight with you. Woo! So we're going to talk about food again tonight. I know we've talked about different food in the past, but tonight we're going to talk about that main dining room experience. Hold on, I'm going to swap chairs with Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Do you want to swap chairs or just roll? She's just going to roll. Okay, she's rolling. I'm rocking. We're rocking and roll. That's what we are here.
Hey, y'all. I'm late.
You are?
I am. I was playing with my hair.
Well, okay.
I was.
Now, how do you look now?
Not very good.
Okay, well, it looks better than me. Look at my eye still all wankered up. I don't get to go back until like the 28th or 29th, I think. 29th, they're going to do something. They're going to cut my eye. Cut it off. Cut that thing out. All right, so, hey, you're going to have to do the chat over there unless you want me to do the chat from over here.
Well, I don't know.
No, you do it from over there.
Who knows? We're doing things different tonight.
Doing things different.
We are.
Different.
What's our topic?
I just told them. You didn't know?
I wasn't here.
Oh, my gosh, y'all.
Did y'all see me here?
Talk about the main dining room. Why we love the main dining room on the cruise ship. And when I was talking to her earlier about this today to prepare her, she goes, well, what cruise ship? I said, all of them.
Well, what do you mean, all of them?
Which cruise line? I said, all of them. We've been on 6 different cruise lines.
Yeah, we have.
And I don't know, probably 30 different ships or more, maybe. Yeah. So, and we like the main dining room, y'all.
We do. Mm-hmm. I think the number one reason I like the main dining room is because I'm on vacation. I want to be waited on. I don't want to go get my own food. I don't want to get rid of my own trash. I want somebody to wait on me. That's my number one reason.
You know, that's a good reason right there. On vacation.
I'm selfish. I'm on vacation.
You want to chill out. You want to relax.
That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she likes to get a little dressed up too. We don't get super dressed up, but you know.
Formal night. Formal night I like to get dressed up.
Even more dressed up than this.
Yeah. Tank top, 2 pieces of curls in my hair.
And makeup. And all that. You should see her dress shoes she's wearing tonight.
Yeah. My dress shoes I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing dress shoes.
They're also her work shoes.
Yeah. They're also my work shoes.
She wears them to work every day.
There you go. Wear them to work every day.
Got them from Temu for like 89 cents. Oh my God.
He'll watch me stumble around the house in these things. I'll be like, boom, boom, boom.
And the dogs, when they get wound up wanting to go somewhere, she goes, hey, let's go for a ride in the car, man. They get, and Enzo's going at her shoe. Like, hurry up, shoes, going too slow.
Shoes, we're going to the store. So that's my number one reason for wanting to eat in the main dining room is that I want someone to wait on me. I want to be treated nice. I work really hard all year round, and I want to be waited on.
And for me, I like to not have to do the dishes. That's another great point for me. We go to the main dining room. Nobody's cooking. Nobody's doing dishes.
No.
It's great.
And I don't feel guilty.
Me neither.
Because I feel guilty at home if we're behind on the dishes or if we're going to go out to eat. And we ordered Papa John's pizza.
Gluten-free.
First of all, gluten-free pizza costs more. I think it's stupid, but it does. And you get a little tiny pizza. You don't even get a big pizza. It's one size. And we got 8 wings. Mm-hmm. With the tip and the delivery fee, it was $40.
Yeah. And we went to Chick-fil-A the other day for lunch, and she got a chicken something, and I got a chicken something.
I got a chicken sandwich with no bread.
No bread.
I got the chicken patty, the chicken meat, and a piece of lettuce.
And I got a chicken something.
Yeah, you got a chicken sandwich and fries.
Yeah.
And a drink.
And it was $35.
$35.
$35? Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. We was like, are you kidding me?
So I'm like, okay, what? I know that cruises cost, but the quality of the food that I'm getting, we just spent 2 crappy meals right there.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's not even healthy. It's not good. It's adequate.
Yeah.
For almost $100.
That's $100 we could use toward a cruise.
And we could have ate specialty dining.
You know, the last time we went to a sit-down restaurant, which was probably about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's probably been a couple of months. We went to
we won't say the name of it.
Yeah, it's just a regular food chain restaurant.
Sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, not a 5-star restaurant, just a sit-down restaurant.
I had 1 cocktail. He had none.
I had a burger on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
$125.
Yep. No kidding, y'all.
Yep.
I'm like, man, we could have spent between that and those 2 other little fast food meals. Man,
that's $200 for the week. $200 for the week. Yeah. Right there. Boom. Gone.
Yeah. So, you know, why not use that money, get on a cruise ship, and when we go, we love the main dining room. We're getting to sit down, look at the menu. The guys, I'll tell you, the service in the main dining room is what really
it's fantastic.
Makes it.
Yes. And there are lots of things about the service in the main dining room that I think is a major plus.
Yeah.
We'll hit the chat because now we brought up 2 points. And let's see if people in the chat have to say.
Woo-hoo! Here we go. Hey, we got Tiffany Lava, Baby Shark. Where's your Baby Shark at?
Right here. Baby Shark.
Shark, Baby Shark. Hey, Tiffany. And Scott Smith coming in saying, good evening, Sea Lake Journeys. Driving and listening. All right, Scott, if you're driving home, if you're driving to work, if you're driving down to the yard sale, the tree sale, the farm sale, I don't know.
The whatever sale.
Some kind of sale. Whatever you're driving. Maybe you're driving a motorcycle. Maybe you're driving a stick shift. Maybe you're driving a UFO. Let's Sea Lake Journeys drive with you. I like that. Get to the point. Lori Barber here saying, hi, everyone. Cooking and listening. Hey, if you're cooking, looking, juking, and twooking.
Really?
I could do this all night, y'all.
Yes, we know.
And Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. Hi, guys. Long time no see, Elisa. Yeah. And Aaron Smith coming in. Happy Sunday, Sea Lake Journey crew. Cheryl from Cruising is Fun Anytime. Happy Sunday evening to you. The Bud File saying, hey. And Controversial Cruising. Scott coming in on that CCA raid. Yeah. Right on chat. Scott. Joe Hupp coming all the way from down yonder. That's right. The downside of the down under, down in Australia down there. Hey, Joe, how's it going? Call me V. Hey, V, how's it going? Traveling Fools are here. Yo, yo, yo. Right on Traveling Fools. Adventures with Uncle Dave. Let's have an adventure, Uncle Dave. And Bama Nola. Hey, Bama Nola. Good evening, chat. Marjorie's here. Good evening to you, Marjorie. Marjorie was flirting with the bartender down there in Margaritaville tonight.
Really?
Yep, she was. Marjorie, I saw that. I saw those chats going by. Law Jones is here. Hello, Chet and Robin. Hey, Law, what's going on? It's a great time to be alive here on a Sunday night.
Mm-hmm. I think we've said hello to everybody.
Okay, we hope we didn't miss somebody.
And I don't.
There's one Kimberly Level coming in. Hello, Robin and Chet, and of course, beautiful cruise friends and family. Hey, Kimberly. And Tiffany Shark says, love your purple, Robin, and love your blue, Chet and Robin. Look at that. Hey, this is a shirt I got on a cruise ship, y'all, Eastern Caribbean. Mm-hmm. And Aaron says, in terms of food, I'm trying to make pickled red onions. I've got some fermenting and some quickie vinegar brine. Woo! Woo! Make some pickled stuff right there, Aaron. And Lisa says, Timu is in timeout for me, Robin.
I put him in timeout too. And that's Sheen
Shine
SHEIN.
Yeah.
I put them in timeout too.
Yeah, the two Chinese companies that
Sometimes you get some really good things, sometimes you get garbage.
Yeah.
It's a crapshoot.
But she did get some good work shoes out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron says word on the street is that fast food is a luxury item now.
Yeah, because it costs so much.
Yeah, when you're paying $35 for 2 chicken sandwiches, man, you better be luxury. Mm-hmm. And Joe says, cruise ship meals sound amazing. Oh, they are, Joe.
But that was $200 wasted.
It was. We could have had $200 towards cruise ship.
Yeah.
Towards getting on a cruise.
Yeah, we really could have.
Mm-hmm. And Lori says, we only do takeout or restaurants 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah, it's very rare for us.
We do it when we're lazy.
Yeah. And as far as like the Chick-fil-A, it's pretty new here, so we went to try it because it's new.
It's brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new.
We got like 3 brand new restaurants here: Chick-fil-A, Culver's, and
Chipotle.
Chipotle. We got them all like in a month.
Yeah. It's just boom, right there they are overnight, you know. And Z-Man's here saying, good evening, content creators. Thank you for your prayers. Right on, Z-Man. We're glad to see you're up and moving again and feeling better, brother. And Joe says, it's like the place I stayed at in Melbourne, $701.60 with full hot breakfast. I charged back $50 from a place at the other end at the complex.
Yes.
Man, that's crazy, ain't it? That's
so
a lot of money.
Cruising is the best bang for your buck. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Traveling Fool saying people will tell you that they can't afford to travel, yet the same people will spend $200 a weekend
on food,
going out for food and drink. Right. Now you do that 50 times a year.
Yeah.
Man, you've got $10,000.
Yeah.
We can do 3 cruises for that.
And you know, the thing about cruising is you cannot, I've said it a million times, you cannot blow your budget on a cruise unless you shop and that kind of thing. Out, you know, we pay for everything before we get on the ship. We pay for excursions before we get on the ship. We pay for all the extra costs,
especially dining, whatever.
And I was listening to a podcast last night. I listen to lots of things in the middle of the night because I can't sleep.
Some of it's the dogs having gas, but.
And so last night was my podcast night. So I was listening to a cruising podcast channel, not the
Conscious
Cruiser. No, because I listened to them as well, but it was not their channel. And they were saying that cruising has all these hidden fees. You have to watch out for hidden fees. You know, everything has fees that you may not know up front. Hotels have fees that you may not know up front.
Yeah, we went to a resort once, and then we said, "Oh, we get to go out to the water park you have there." They go, "Oh, that'll be $27.50 per person per day." I'm like, "What?" But we're staying here at the hotel.
So, you know, the thing about food on a cruise ship, and the reason I like the main dining room is because they get to know me. And getting to know me with having food issues. And I have the same waiter or, you know, similar waiters every night. They get to know my food issues.
Yes.
And then I don't have to say every time I sit down what my food issues are to somebody new. This is the same person that I've dealt with, you know, for 4 days now. They've learned what I like, what I don't like, what I prefer, what I don't prefer. And they'll give me hints because, see, they know the whole menu for the week.
Yes.
And this is the other thing. A lot of times waiters will say things like, well, I don't know if it's gluten-free or not. I'm going to tell you something. I have heard this from more than one chef on more than one cruise line. Every night when the chef has the meals set for the night, they bring the whole dining crew in and they say, this is a sugar-free item. This is a gluten-free item. This item may not be sugar-free or gluten-free, but if your passenger is, we can do this and this and this to make it that way. So if your crew member says they don't know, they didn't listen.
That's okay. As long as they're honest with me, and I'd rather them say, I don't know, and go get somebody who does.
I would too. So if they say they don't know, then you just simply ask for the maitre d' or the head waiter, because I guarantee you they do know.
Yeah. Yeah, and they'll get you squared up. We've never had a food issue on a cruise ship yet. And she's got...
I've never gotten cross-contamination on a cruise ship.
No, not even cross-contamination. I think that's amazing.
No.
That's amazing.
Because once they know, they're very particular. They don't want me getting sick on their watch.
Exactly.
Let's face it. They don't want me getting sick on their watch.
Right. Exactly. And we appreciate that. So we've had great success with the cruise ships making you gluten-free food. So Aaron says, driving to pick up carry-out pizza on the yard sale trail. All right, the first double squeaky tonight's going to Aaron. I mean, if you're going to yard sale, picking up pizza, and driving, and listening to Sea Lake Journeys, that is double squeaky worthy, I think.
There you go. And did we say hello to Z-Man?
Oh, that Z-Man, though, says, good evening, Dancing Machine Robin. Oh, we should have put that video up.
I don't know why you put that up. Every time I hear you putting that up from across the way, I'm like, what?
Don't worry, guys. Wednesday and Friday.
A celebration.
Oh, 17 months, Bamanola Adventures. A member for 17 months. That is worthy of the double squeaky and a hand clap. And you know what? We need to give them that right there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. Very much. Well, thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hey, y'all, check out Bama Nola. Get over there and subscribe to his channel and support him. Fantastic channel over there, guys. A great guy. We love Bama Nola Adventures, and thank you so much.
So, Joe, I don't think Joe has ever been on a cruise because he said earlier up there, I don't think he's ever been on a cruise, and he says I'm tempting him. I'm thinking he's never been on a cruise.
Joe, you need to come cruising with us, brother.
Yeah.
He says, I was lucky enough to spend the entire weekend before last at a truck show, 3 entire fun-filled days. Joe, we know you love them big trucks, brother. I've been over your channel, I've watched your videos, and I know you like them big trucks. Conscious Cruiser coming in. Ooh, the Conscious Cruiser. Did someone say the Conscious Cruiser? Yes, and while we're here, let me tell you guys, tomorrow morning at 8:30, don't miss it. It's going to be on the Controversial Cruiser, Scott's channel on YouTube, and it's going to be on Spotify tomorrow. So you can check out the 3rd edition of the Conscious Cruiser. And know before you go. That's right. Know before you go. And Joe says the Conscious Cruiser, someone did. Would it have been a certain lady who is co-hosting this live?
No, it wasn't me.
No, what that is, that's Elisa's Adventures in Cruising, and Elisa and Scott from Controversial Cruising, and myself from Sea Leg Journeys, and we do a podcast. And we do go ahead and put the live recorded version of it up on YouTube. This week it's going to be on Scott's channel. Next week I think it's going to be on Sea Leg Journeys. The following week back on Elisa. Yep. And but you can always get that podcast on Spotify too, y'all. That's right. And Elisa says they truly want to provide you a great dining experience.
They really do. They want to make sure that your dining experience is wonderful. They don't mind that you eat at the buffet, but they separate the experience of the buffet, the regular dining room, and the specialty dining.
Yes.
They separate your experience so that you have different experience. There's nothing wrong with the buffet. I've ate at the buffet. There's sometimes you have to eat at the buffet because you're in a port and
you gotta get off the ship.
Gotta get off the ship at a certain time, or you got back on the ship at a certain time, and the only thing open is the buffet. I'm not against the buffet. We eat at the buffet. We have been known to eat at the buffet. First of all, I love the salad bar on the buffet.
Yeah, in fact, that's usually her first meal.
That's my first meal on a cruise ship.
Oh yeah, embarkation day. She's heading for a salad bar, and I'm heading for.
Because when we around here, we don't have. Once we lost Ruby Tuesdays, we don't have a really good salad bar around here. Right. And so on a cruise ship, the first thing I do is my first meal on a cruise ship is I want me a salad. I want to make it myself. I want to put everything on it, and that's my first go-to food.
How about that? I'm usually, if it's Carnival, I'm heading for Guy's Burger.
Yeah, we know you got you on Guy's Burger.
So, other things you need to, we want to talk about what we love about the main dining room is sometimes it's almost like a specialty dining experience. Now, the last 2 cruises we did in May, one was on MSC, and I just put a video out this past Friday on the Raid Parade. They're on YouTube. You can check it out on our channel on the Manhattan Dining Room. Now, that's just a regular dining room, folks. If you watch our video, you may think it's a specialty dining venue because the video, it looks like that. Yeah. It looks like a specialty dining venue, but it's not. It's a regular main dining room. In fact, it's anytime dining. You don't even have to schedule seating. But it was so fabulous. We felt like we were specialty dining. So we didn't even worry. We didn't book any specialty dining on MSC.
No, we didn't. It was a great experience.
Yeah, Manhattan Dining Room. Check out that video, folks, and see what we're talking about and see what you might be missing if you aren't in that main dining room. And Scott says, I can't wait for the MDR in 28 days. Yeah, because Scott is heading to, I better not throw it out there. He might want to keep it a secret. Scott, if you don't want it a secret, put it in the chat. Otherwise,
but I want to go. I want to go with you, Scott.
I do too. I do too. Hey, can you take 2 of us? Hey, there's Cruising for One Jeffrey here saying good evening to you, Jeffrey. Right on. And Lori says a member for 20 months. Woo! Lori got a quadruple squeaky. How about that? You know what? We need to give her one of these. Check it out, Lori. This is free. Take off.
Poser.
Yeah, to the Great White North.
What exactly was that? You and Cindy doing what?
That's what happens after you've been to 2 wine tastings in a day. It's just cruise fun. You saw the title of that short. It said cruise fun.
I saw it.
Join the fun. Be Sea Lake Journeys. That's all
I
it
could
was.
see Lori doing that too, though. Coo, 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 coo,
Oh,
coo.
Lori was just like that on the MSC Seashore. Lisa says, "Oh yes, Ruby Tuesday salad bars were good.
They were the best salad bars.
I wish they'd bring our Ruby Tuesday back."
Mm-hmm.
You know. And Marjorie says, "Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. I am chilling and enjoying all my favorite live streams, counting down to all 3 of my book cruises for 2025. Woo, Marjorie, 3 cruises in 2025. You go, girl." And Joe says, "Love that squeaky peanut."
Yes, that's from Lori Barber. That was my peanut gift
Yep.
because I'm the peanut gallery.
Yeah, that's right. When you watch our show Wednesday and Friday, Joe, I squeaked that for her because she's over there working. I hate to say that word.
Yeah, I'm working.
Yeah,
I
she's
do.
working.
Somebody's got to pay for the cruises he keeps booking.
Yeah. I need to book 3 more cruises for 2025. Hey, Najuma Brown, good evening to you. She's saying hello to everybody out there.
So, and another thing that I love about the main dining room is that you have to watch. I always ask, okay, because if there's an item that the menu's spread apart, it's the every night items. What do they call them? They call them like the
the regular stuff. I can't
like,
remember what they call them.
I can't remember what they call them. They have a special category for it, right? And it's always like shrimp cocktail and flat iron steak and a chicken breast or
It's
something
stuff
like
that you can order every night. They
It's
always
definitely
have it
right.
on the menu.
Right. The other stuff you cannot always get every night.
That's right.
And if you want it, you better get it tonight. Because
Yeah.
they ain't going to have it tomorrow.
If you want that lobster, you got to get there on that formal night.
Yes. And the other thing is that I'm talking about how they know my food, what I need, and I don't have to tell them all the time. I'm gluten-free and blah, 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 blah. I don't have to keep saying that. When they get used to me, they plan ahead for me.
Yes, they do.
So you want to tell them the story about the Alaskan, what is that dessert called?
The Baked Alaska?
Yeah, Baked Alaska.
You don't want to tell it?
Yeah, you go ahead and tell it.
Okay. Yep. Well, Baked Alaska was on the menu there on the MSC Seashore. And I was like, man, I want to get the Baked Alaska, but I wish it's too bad they don't have it gluten-free for, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Well, doggone it. The next night I waited. The next night we went in there. It wasn't on the menu again for gluten-free, but I told her, I said, yeah, go ahead and bring me one anyway. And guess what? They brought 2 because they made a gluten-free one for her. They special made some gluten-free.
So what it was, they had baked because he said, make sure y'all come tomorrow night because we have Baked Alaska, because he only served Baked Alaska one time.
Yeah.
He says, make sure y'all come tomorrow night for Baked Alaska. And I said, I can't have Baked Alaska because he said, oh, that's right, I forgot, you're gluten-free. He says, come anyway. And then Chet wasn't going to order the Baked Alaska because he felt bad that I wasn't going to have it. And it's like, no. He says, no. I got Miss Robin all hooked up. And he walked in there with a gluten-free Baked Alaska for me because I'd been there and he knew my desire.
And one night I was going to get ice cream and she was too. And she goes, I wish I could get chocolate ice cream, but I know they don't ever make gluten-free chocolate
ice cream, right?
Dude brung out some gluten-free chocolate ice cream.
He did. He says, I'm going to make you some gluten-free chocolate ice cream. I said, you don't have to do that. He says, no, I can do it. We have gluten-free chocolate, but you're right. Our chocolate ice cream is not gluten-free, but I can make you gluten-free chocolate ice cream. And he had gone to the kitchen and told the dessert chef, and the dessert chef took vanilla ice cream and gluten-free chocolate and made me chocolate ice cream.
They won't do that for you at the buffet.
No.
But in the main dining room on some of these ships, the MSC Seashore in particular, they were fantastic. And I got hats off also. The following week, we went on the Norwegian Breakaway, and there's Savor and Taste, and also another one called Manhattan. And the 3 of them have the same menus. Well, we went to, I don't remember if it's Savor or Taste. There's one on the left as you're heading aft. And we went there every night, and they were fantastic about this, the same way.
Elisa says it's called the Classics. That's
Classics.
Right. Classics.
Yes, thank you, Elisa.
Classics. The beef Wellington. The beef Wellington is not gluten-free. He loves beef Wellington. I like it too, but it's not gluten-free.
But I'll tell you, every time we go on a cruise, they seem to all be going up the steps of the ladder, higher and higher, elevating the different kinds of food and the amounts of food, the variations of stuff they can make gluten-free.
Marjorie says we need to turn our house into an Airbnb. Chet will not let us turn this house into an
No.
Airbnb. We could get a lot of money for this house as an Airbnb with a pool and a hot tub and a privacy and everything that this house has to offer. He says,
No.
I'm like, we could pay for an entire cruise to rent this house out as a B&B for 1 week.
Or we could come home and it looked like Aerosmith was in here for a weekend. And it cost me 3 times more than what I made.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the way it rolls for us. Let me tell you guys, if this cowbell is worth, there's only 2 of them in the world. There's only 2 of these cowbells in the world. The one the other guy has is worth $14.2 million. Mine is worth 11 cents because that's just the way it rolls for me. Hey, look at this. We got a super chat. Controversial Cruising coming in with a $4.99 super chat saying, well, I freaking love you too and always will. And Ringo and baby Enzo too. What have we got for Scott? On behalf of Sea Leg Journeys, baby Enzo and Ringo would like to thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. Please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, come on. Be a part of the Sea Leg Journey crew. Let baby Enzo and Ringo thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Scott. You did not have to do that.
We're
But thank you very
going to
much.
give Scott some more cowbell too, Scott. Right on.
Do it that way. Let me have that cowbell. Do it my way. That's so much better.
That's a girly way. That's the way girls play. Girls play cowbells like that. Guys play cowbells like we mean it. We bang on that thing.
Oh my God.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Thanks again, Brett Scott. Joe says, my sister, her husband, and 2 of their friends went on a cruise to Cairns in far north Queensland back in June. My sister, her husband, another of my sisters, and her husband went to Melbourne in 2021. Yeah, they got some great Australia cruises down there. And Joe, we're going to be cruising down there one day.
That's a dream cruise. Absolutely. Totally agree.
Bucket list cruise. And when we come down there, we're going to be letting you know ahead of time. Joe, meet us at the port. Come say hi to us. Bring a kangaroo with you and a wallaby. And what's that other little fuzzy animal? A koala. So we can see them things. And Joe says now they're all saving up for a cruise to New Zealand. Not sure.
I want to go there too.
Me too. Yeah. When that is, but they're going there. There's going to be a group of 8 for this trip. That's
a great group.
Yeah.
Not too big, not too small.
Yeah, 8's good.
8 people could sit together at dinner every night.
Yeah, that's right. So every night, usually up to 10, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Lori says you can always ask one day if you have the same waiter that they'll bring you creme brulee every night if you ask.
So that's the thing about having the same waiter every night. Okay.
Yeah.
They know what you like. Like every night at dinner, if I walk in with a cocktail or if I get a glass of wine, no matter what it is, I still have a glass of ginger ale every night at dinner because ginger ale keeps me from being seasick. When we have the same waiter every night and it's a really good waiter, I'll walk in for dinner and my ginger ale is already on the table.
Yep. They're putting that ginger ale right down right where you're sitting. I'm like, wow, that's
walk
impressive.
in, my ginger ale's there waiting for me. My ginger ale's going to say, where have you been? I've been waiting for you.
And that was really happened every time, especially over there on the Carnival. What was that last Mardi Gras? Carnival Mardi Gras. That guy was like psychic. He goes, okay, yeah, you want a Pepsi tonight, don't you, or Coke? I forget what it was I got. You want a ginger ale, and I think you're going to want this dessert tonight. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I never got to order dessert. He just brought me what he thought I liked, and he was always right.
Yeah.
Aaron says, I remember Jay of Paradj telling tales of getting special things at dinner. There are perks for developing good relationships with your wait staff.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. That goes for the bar staff. That goes for the room steward. They appreciate when you appreciate them.
Yes.
They just do.
You betcha. And Tiffany Lava Shark says, cruising. Yay! Yay! And Scott's got a good laugh going on over there.
Let me have that cowbell. I wish you would take that cowbell.
Scott, when you go on a cruise with us, I'll bring the cowbell. No, they probably won't let me bring it on the ship, will they?
No.
That's too bad. Well, we'll pretend cowbell. How about that? Lori Barber sent me this cowbell.
She did.
And all these squeakies, too.
Not all of them.
All of them except for... She sent that one.
Oh, she sent this one, too? Okay.
Yeah, she sent that one. This is the only one she didn't give us. This is from... This one we got...
That's from New Year's Eve.
Yeah, on the Sky Princess. We got this. Yeah. All right. Hey, guys, other thing we like is
Joe says I'm getting some crazy weird vibes from this live.
well, then you're in the right show. Hey, we're doing it right tonight, y'all.
I guess so.
I'll tell you another thing we love about the main dining room, guys. We get to eat better there than we do at home. What do I mean by that? Some of it is like, I like to eat fish, but who wants to cook fish at home? Number one, it stinks up my house, so I ain't cooking fish. Number two, fish can be expensive to buy.
Yes.
So, but when I get on a cruise ship, main dining room, I get a different fish every day. No kidding.
You know, and it's so funny because even though cruise food is great, we expect cruise food to be like we had at home. Okay. And I'm going to give you a perfect example. Bacon. Bacon is not on a cruise ship like it is at home.
No, it's far more plentiful.
It is more plentiful. That's true. But they deep fry their bacon.
Do they?
Yes. And that's why it's different. It's always because you like it less cooked. You like it all floppy, and it's never all floppy because they deep fry the bacon, where we fry the bacon in a frying pan, or I love it in an air fryer. I cook everything in air fryer. I don't fry anything in grease anymore. I
don't like cooking bacon because I got to clean up the mess.
And he doesn't like cleaning up the mess of bacon.
So I eat bacon on a cruise ship. I don't eat it at home.
Yep. And so Call Me V says fish is her favorite.
Oh, yeah.
But it makes the house smell. He doesn't like cooking bacon because it makes the house smell and the grease clean up. So, you know, that's why he gets all the fish he wants on a cruise ship. And then the other thing is you can try something you've never had before. And you don't feel bad that you paid for it and you didn't like it. Now you're going to, this thing about this, you go out to a restaurant at home, right? And you order an appetizer you've never had before. Escargot or octopus, okay? Because it sounds really good on the menu. And you order it and you don't like it and you paid $15 for it. You're a little aggravated, a little frustrated with yourself, may want your money back. Try it on a cruise.
Try it on a cruise.
Because then you don't feel bad.
At the main dining room, you just tell the guy, hey, I know I like your green pea soup, so I want that for my starter. But, you know, I also want to try this squid. I want to try the squid thing. I don't think I'm going to like it. That's why I want the green pea soup just in case. And they'll bring you both of them.
And this is another thing on a cruise ship. And this happened to me many, many, many times. I don't eat all of my meal, or I only eat a little bit of it. And they'll say, did you not like it? Mm-hmm. And most of the time, I didn't eat it because I am so full from lunch that I can't eat anymore. Or I was so full from the appetizer, especially, you know, there's been times where the appetizer for my amount of food that I eat, the appetizer filled me up. You should have made the appetizer my meal, right? And so I'll be like, are you sure you didn't like it? I'll get you something else if you didn't like it. And if you honestly don't like it, and you honestly say, yeah, I didn't like it, they'll offer, what, can I get you something else? You don't get that at a restaurant.
That MSC ship, for one of the starters, she ordered a shrimp cocktail, and there was 8 shrimp in that thing. 8
shrimp! I cannot eat 8 shrimp in a cocktail.
And they
That's
were little ones either. They were big.
There were 8 jumbo shrimp. I'm like, good grief, this is a meal.
I was like, yeah, you eat that, you ain't gonna eat no supper. It's great, but we love it because we get all this stuff that we either can't afford to eat at home, don't want to cook in the house because it makes the house smell, or we want to try something different. Mm-hmm. You can do all of that in the main dining room. And I'll tell you, steak.
Oh, you can do it
we never eat steak at home, but on the ship, I get my steak. I get my steak fix.
And even though we're talking about the main dining room, for the buffet, what we say about the buffet. Before you pick up a plate, cruise the buffet. Take a loop, go around the buffet, see what there is. And if you just want to look, people will let you look. If you say, excuse me, I just want to look, they'll back up and they'll let you look. They don't want you to butt in line and get food in front of them. But if you just say, I want to look, they'll back up and they'll let you look, because, you know, this is, and I've seen it happen at a buffet line. I've been part of it at a buffet line. And somebody walks up and they say, I just want to look. Say, yeah, sure, go ahead, because I'm getting that. Doesn't that look good? Or because it's almost like it's ownership, right? It's our buffet. It's our waiter. You know, it's like.
Yeah, and usually I go, sure, do you want to be on YouTube? What are you getting? You did wash your hands, right? Don't touch that with your hands. I think use them tongs.
Here we go.
Joe says that's why my mother and I buy pre-prepared and pre-packaged fish, because it won't stink our house out. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. And Call Me V says bacon is great when others make it. I agree.
Yep.
Yes, V. Yeah. So yeah, y'all get it. And Lori says we do fish as well on a cruise.
Yep.
That's the time to eat. I eat every kind of fish they got. I eat it all. Jeffrey says lunch in the main dining room is great. It's usually empty and the service is great.
That is very true because the main buffet, the main dining room is open more often than people think. But see, this is the thing. Nobody wants to get out of their bathing suit to go to the dining room. They want to just be in their bathing suit, throw their bathing suit cover up on, run out there into the buffet, grab it, and come back out and sit by the pool. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your vacation. But if you're a dining room kind of person, that's the best time to go to the dining room.
If you don't want to miss the activities, you can go grab a buffet or something quick. But you're like, I'll do the afternoon trivia. I'm going to go ahead and sit down and have my lunch because Jeffrey's right. That is the best time to hit that main dining room. No crowd. Lori says bacon in the oven makes no mess.
Yeah, that's why I like it in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Same reason.
Hey, there's Cruise Nuts, Mike and Tracy coming in. Hello, Chet and Robin. Hey, Mike and Tracy.
Okay, so here's a good comment.
Joe says snails are blah, yuck.
It depends on how they're cooked.
Joe,
I have had very, very good escargot that was cooked superbly in just enough garlic and wine sauce that it was great. I've had it other times where it was tough and fishy tasting. It's all in how it's made. So if you don't like escargot, try it. You don't know this chef, this cook could make the best escargot you've ever had. And somebody else at the table is probably going to try it anyway. So let them try it. And if they go, yeah, it's not the best, then wait another day or two and then try it. So, but yeah, you got to try it. And I recommend that if you like butter and salt, you're probably going to like escargot. Yeah, or if you like anchovies. I won't never taste anchovies. You think if you like anchovies, if you like the taste of anchovies, you'll probably like the taste of escargot because they're both very salty, a very distinguishing flavor. Very distinguished. Don't you think so? No. But that's different palates. She tastes one thing in them, and to me, I just taste butter and salt. It's not that I taste anchovy in them. It's that anchovies have a unique taste. Very unique. You either love them or hate them. Yeah. Escargot is the same way. You either love it or hate it. Yeah. It has a distinct taste, a distinct flavor. It do. But like people that don't like anchovies, Caesar salad dressing has anchovies in it. Now there are some cruise ships where I will ask the waiter, "Is it heavy anchovy in the Caesar dressing?" And if he says yes, I won't get Caesar salad because I don't like heavy anchovy in Caesar dressing, but he does. I didn't know if I did. So I said, well, bring it to me anyway. And then I found out, I do like it. But you like fish. But yeah. So I thought it was really good. I said, bring me another one. Yep. Good stuff. See, she's going to have to try it. Yes, it's worth trying. And you know what else they have in the main dining room too? We haven't even brought up yet is tea time. Oh, we'll come back to that. Let's hit the chats and we'll come back to that. Traveling Fool says, I hate cooking bacon. That's why the wife does it for me. How about that? Start with dessert and then lunch. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. In the main dining room, you can order your dessert first. Sure. It messes them up a little bit because the way that the kitchen is designed and the way that it's set up for them to go from one station to the next. But you can't. But with anytime dining now, it don't mess them up as much as it used to. Used to when they had set dining times, like, we can't serve dessert now because the next, but now it's anytime anyway. Yep. And Law says squid swimming in pea soup. We'll give it a try, Law. If it's on the menu, I might just give it a try. 8 shrimp. Mine was 3. MSC in the Manhattan room, they gave her 8. Yep. 8. I couldn't believe most of the time I get 6. 6. Usually it's 6. What I usually get. Yeah. Joe says we call shrimp prawns over here in Australia. Yeah, you do. Yeah, y'all. They call them prawns on the menu sometimes too. Yeah, sometimes the menus will say prawns too. But usually, I've noticed when they call them prawns, they usually still have the heads on them. Yeah. I don't like the ones with the heads on. And everything. Yeah. To me, they don't taste the same. No, they don't. They taste almost like a crawdad. Yeah, they taste like a crawdad. Yeah, and I'm like, I grew up in the South, and I'm not too into crawdads. Lori says we cook seafood outside. Yeah. That's the only way to cook it at home. And Joe says, I'll tell you what I had when I ate at the restaurant at Pullman. I had white anchovies on sourdough bread, something I would never have made at home. Yes. Hey, you got to try something different. Danny. Danny D. Danny's here. See, and Lisa says she loves her some good escargot. Me too. I never thought I would like it. The first time I ever had it was on a cruise ship. I said, I got to try it. I love it.
Hey, there's Fearless Rambler coming in. Howdy, driving and listening. Hey, everybody, right on. So that's a general high blanket out to everybody from Fearless Rambler. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to check Fearless Rambler out, y'all. He's got some great content over there, rambling around over there, doing all kinds of different adventures. And Lori says, no, I don't taste anchovy. I just taste butter and garlic. Butter and garlic. See, I taste like butter and salt to me.
Well,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny that we all got a little bit different palate, don't we? And Call Me V says anchovies, escargot, and capers are a personal choice.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, capers, that's another one that's very distinguished tasting.
Very much so. I gave them a whirl on a cruise ship too. In fact, a lot of this exotic food I never tried until we went on a cruise ship. Law says, or just cut out the snail and ask for a side of that butter. Hey, Ohio Travels with Chris. I got my Captain Sea Leg there to say hi to you. Joe says, anchovies are a favorite of mine. Dad got me into them. He passed away in 2013. I continue eating them in his memory. Right on, Joe. That's a good way to remember somebody, something that you ate with them. I like that. I like that. Cruising for One says, Disney used to make a mango soup that was amazing. It was
I've had mango soup before. It's very good. It's a cold soup, which cold soups always throw me off.
Yes,
but they're good.
That. It was usually in the buffet on Embarkation Day. I don't think they have it anymore. You know, we've had that soup on Princess too, Jeffrey.
And I don't think they have it anymore either.
Oh, man, is it good though?
I think it was a pineapple mango soup on Princess.
Man, is it good. Hey, fins up, y'all. Mark the Shark's here. Hey, my beautiful people. Right on, Mark the Shark. Good to see you, brother. Captain Sea Leg squeaking at you.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. So, yeah, so many reasons why we love the main dining room. And but our favorite reason I put last in big combination reason is that it's not the buffet. What do you mean it's not the buffet?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's not the buffet? It depends. The buffet, sometimes it's a necessary thing, and sometimes we love going to the buffet. But if we had our others, we're pretty much, if we can, we're going to pick the main dining room over the buffet.
Yeah.
Only because you got people who, I don't want to gross nobody out or say that negative about the cruise line, but let's just say some people don't wash their hands. They let their kids run wild.
Yeah, it's just people in general. Most of the time, the buffet is the busiest place on the whole ship. It is crowded. The food is sometimes is a little cold. Now you've got your plate. You can't find a place to sit down.
Yeah.
The buffet is just not our favorite place to eat. And that's, like I tell you, there are times we have to eat at the buffet because that's the only choice we have because of the itinerary for the day. But if we get to choose, we're not eating at the buffet. When
I do eat the buffet, though, I have to go in like this because I don't want to see those people picking up the yeast roll like this, looking at it, and then putting it back, and then picking up another one, looking at it, putting it back. I'm like, oh. Or picking up chicken wing and putting it back. Oh man, I hate to say that. I'm not knocking the cruise industry. I'm just saying
it's just people. It has nothing to do with the cruise industry. You can go to a buffet right here in town and see the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing on.
You can go to a Walmart and see the same thing with grapes.
Oh my God, y'all! Funny you say that. I'm looking at grapes when we were walking through Walmart the other day. I was just looking at them. I wasn't going to get any, but there's people just eating out of the bags. Not one person, not two people, but like four people over there all eat just eating grapes, man. Like it was a free snack time. I was like,
we'll get grapes, most fruits, but particularly grapes. And I'll say to him, grapes in the refrigerator have been washed yet? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, well, we got to wash them suckers before we eat them because I don't know where they've been.
I'm going to put them in the dishwasher and just make sure they're okay.
Here we go.
Cruising for One says Disney used to turn the buffet into a really nice sit-down area in the evening. They put tablecloths on the table and candles and everything and made it really special. I did not know that.
I've seen that on people's vlogs. Ooh. And I've also seen, what cruise ship we were on that they did that in the buffet area? They had tablecloths set up.
Well, now there's sections on Carnival when they would turn it into, on Princess, the salty dog section, not the one with just the burgers and fries, but they'd have another salty dog and the seafood shack would take over part of the buffet and turn it into a restaurant in the evening hours on sea days, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that. They take over part of the buffet, do the tablecloths for salty dog and the seafood shack. But yeah, we have seen that.
Mm-hmm.
We just never went to it.
No,
I don't know why.
we like the main dining room.
We're just like
We
prefer
just like
the
the main dining room.
We just had such outstanding.
It's so funny because even when we were on the Norwegian breakaway for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we were eating in the Taste Dining Room.
Yes.
And Bruce and Cindy were finally like, oh, okay, Robin and Chet are eating in the dining room. Now, if we were all going to be eating together, like we went to the American Diner, we all went together.
Yeah.
Or Shenanigans, which
Yeah.
is really
Oceans.
We all
Yeah.
went there together. But if Chet and I were on our own and it was mealtime, you're going to find us in the dining room for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And when we find a good one, we try to consistently go to the same
Yes.
one and try to get the same people if we can.
Yep.
It works out better for us. That's right. All right. So, hey, I got to give y'all a rundown too, real quick. Oh, we had a few more minutes, don't we? So if anything else pops to your head, jump in there. But next week, don't forget 8:30 in the morning on Monday, we got the Conscious Cruiser. Now it's going to be on YouTube over on Controversial Cruising, Scott's channel. So you can watch it there, or you can listen to it on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Spotify. I've got to learn these things, y'all. It's pretty good. I thought we did a pretty good job setting it up. It's episode number 3. Don't miss it. And then Wednesday and Friday at 8:30, I'll be live again, coming in after See Me Traveling with Kurt and Marcia. And then Friday, we got the Raid Parade. Boy, have I got a great video coming out this week. I got a great video coming out. If you want to see behind the scenes stuff, you saw that one video there, and Robin asked you what is going on there with me and Cindy. I've got a whole video of stuff like that.
Oh, great. Cindy, you better watch out. They're so telling what he has on film.
I've got a whole video of stuff like that. It is fantastic, y'all. If it don't make you laugh, well, you probably need a squeaky. That's your squeaky. Lori says, my hubby laughed when he saw a woman grab a few grapes and walk away eating them. I said, normal, but usually to figure out which are the best, these people just getting a snack kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to see, okay, is this bag going to be bitter?
If you want to see if it's going to be bitter or sweet. Yeah. But still, I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with eating it, whether it's bitter or sweet. You buy it. You don't buy it. I don't believe in eating food that you didn't pay for.
I'm telling you,
I don't care if it's the same.
There was 4 people, and they were just standing there eating out of them bags. I guarantee you, they ate a whole bag of grapes between them. They was going at it like they haven't been eating a whole week. Cruising for One says, looking forward to eating at Blue on Celebrity next month.
Mm-hmm.
My first celebrity cruise. See, we got to go on Celebrity one time too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey, we should have went with Jeffrey. Jeffrey, can you still take us? Or are we going to be with Scott on his cruise? Maybe we can do both. Aaron says, a whole video of Bob and Doug McKenzie. See, he knows what it was.
Who is Bob?
She didn't know who Bob and Doug McKenzie was.
Who is it?
It's 2 Canadian guys.
Oh, yeah, you did say something about
and they put their toques on, which you call beanies and stuff like that. And they're Canadians, and they do comedy, and they had Geddy Lee from Rush on there, and it was great. Aaron knows it was great. It was worth a double squeaky. I'm just saying, it was funny. Aaron gets it. Thanks, Aaron. She knows I'm not crazy now, or that you are. I don't know which.
It was SCTV.
SCTV. Yeah, I had the album. I actually had an LP. Bob and Doug McKenzie album. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were crazy. Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Okay, I'm getting tired.
Okay, she's getting tired. And then don't forget, next Sunday, 6 o'clock, live here with Chet and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys and Baby Enzo and Ringo. We're going to be bringing some other spectacular fun.
We're going to be bringing something. We don't know what it is. We're going to be something.
Yeah, we don't know what it is. You know what I do sometimes? I look through photographs. I got this tip from YouTube, by the way. If you're a content creator, I'll look through pictures that I have set up that I can use for thumbnails, and I go, oh, that one looks pretty cool. What would be a good topic to go with that? And that's how I come up with topics. It works. YouTube suggested it, and it actually works for me. Danny D says, laugh out loud. We all know Chet is crazy no matter what. Why? I don't know why you would think that. Why would you think that, Danny D? Chris Nut says, what?
Great live,
y'all. Okay. And so we're going to get out of here. I forget who's following us at 7 o'clock.
I don't remember.
Somebody's following us. Don't forget, in the morning at 6 o'clock, start off with Jimmy, the Astute Tourist. 7:15, go to Eddie Lugo Studios. 8 o'clock, Kurt and Marcia. 8:30, Controversial Cruising. Scott is going to have our, what is it? Our
podcast
on there. Aaron says Robin and Chet and the 7 or 40 squeaky army. See, Aaron knows how to count like I do
I
now.
see that.
I'm loving my tea, Robin.
Oh, I'm glad you are.
There you
glad
go.
you are.
Yeah, did you tell her about the tea you didn't get?
No, my box got lost when the hurricane was coming.
So they sent her another one.
Yeah, so I've still been waiting for tea for 3 weeks, but the hurricane lost the package.
Yep, she'll get it here in time.
Mhm.
Okay, well that's it for tonight. We thank you for joining us.
Me too.
Right?
Hold on one second. Let me get that off.
Oh, she's getting something up there.
Oh, it's a cruise live.
Hey, Pete and Lisa.
So
Hey, I sent y'all a message on Marco Polo, Pete.
until next time, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.